folks. What we're going to do now is show you an easy song. Excuse me. Hey Joe. I've been doing a lot of this Hey Joe stuff lately, so I might as well show you the chords to it. I showed you the intro. Now I'm going to show you the chords, the really easy version of the chords. Okay, so we don't want to give you, you know, the full Hendrix version. That's a little bit tough if you're a beginner. This is just meant for beginners. Great way to switch chords. So it sounds like this. The chords. I'll do a very simple version. Can't get much easier than that. The chords are, and you want to, you know, always remember to slow down the video, or pause it, I should say, and write down these chords. Excuse me. So the first chord is a C chord, and how we play that is your third finger will go on the A string, 3rd fret. Your second finger, let me just move this over for you, will go excuse me, I have a bit of a cold, on the D string, 2nd fret. Your first finger will go on the B string, 1st fret. Okay, now that chord you're going to play from here down, so don't play the big thick E string. Okay. Next chord is a G chord. I do what I call a country G. Pinky goes on the 3rd fret, thinnest string. Second finger goes on the 3rd fret, B string. Second finger goes on the big thick E string, 3rd fret, and then the first finger goes on the A string, 2nd fret. And this one you play all the way down, so you're going to play all. Okay. Next one is a D chord. First finger will go on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Second finger will go on the thinnest string, 2nd fret, and then 3rd finger will go on the 3rd fret on the B string. And you're going to play that from the D down. Okay. The other chord is an A chord. Now there's a number of ways to play it. Now how I play generally is 2nd finger on the D string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the G string, 2nd fret, and the pinky on the B string, 2nd fret. Some people will play it with the first finger on the D string, 2nd fret, second finger on the G string, 2nd fret, and 3rd finger on the B string, 2nd fret. That's one way, and the other way is like a D chord almost. First finger on the D string, 2nd fret, second finger on the B string, 2nd fret, and then 3rd finger on the G string, 2nd fret. And you play, what variation works for you, and you play it from the A string down. And then the final one is the E chord. Okay, E major, 2nd finger will go on the A string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger will go on the D string, 2nd fret, and then this guy here with G, first finger will go on the G string, 1st fret. Now it's an E chord, and you play that from down. Now this is the very easy version. This is a good one to switch the chords. Is we're going to play C twice. Just doing downstrokes. 2 downstrokes. G twice. D twice. A twice. And then E 8 times. Again, C twice, G twice, D twice, A twice, then E 8 times. That's 2 bars. That's a real basic version, but that's a lot of the song. It's the same chords over and over again. C twice, G twice, D twice, A twice, E twice. 8 times, sorry. Now if you're bored with that, which will be boring, but it's a great way to just get your chord switching happening, right? What you can do is you can do this. chord, and I'm playing basically the root note. Now that root note on that C chord is the 5th string, so I'm going to play at 1 downstroke on that root only. Okay, so again that's the 5th string and the chord. When I play that, I mean I could go, well, what I'm doing right now, there's no right way to do it, but I'm going to play the root note, and I'm doing a what's known as a rest stroke, and then I'm just going to, excuse me, just play those 4 strings underneath. A chord is, G chord, which is next, is you're going to play the root note on the big thick string, strum the chord, alright, and then you're going to play the next chord, which is a D chord. I'm going to play the root note, which will be on the 4th string, open D, and then I'm going to go to an A chord, sorry. I'm going to play the root note there, which will be on the 5th string, this guy right here. Then I'm going to make an E chord. I'm going to play a root note, which is on the big thick string, root note, strum, root note, strum, root note, strum, root note, strum. Again, C, root note, 5th string root, strum, G, 6th string root, strum, D, 5th string root, A, root note, strum, 5th string root, E, root note, strum, root note, strum, root note, strum, root note, strum. Again, C, 5th string root, G, 6th string root, strum it, D, 4th string root, A, 5th string root, and then E, 6th string root. Now another thing you want to do is you can put a little bit on, you play the root note and then put a little bit more emphasis on the chord. So emphasis on the chord. That's another variation, okay? You can just do it both the same. Be like Roy Buchanan's version of Hey Joe. Now what you can also do, to even give it a bit more quality, this is a little bit tougher, play the root note, and then you stop it either with your right hand or your left hand. I usually use my left hand when I do this. It's called choking or muting the string, so I'm going to go, and then I just bring my fingers down. So I play the root note, strum the chord, and then I just bring my fingers to stop it. Now some people will do this, and this is also permissible. You could do this, and just bring your hand down on the strings. So I'm going, okay, same thing with G. Alright, D, same idea. And then A, trying to get both things in here, sorry guys. A, and E. This is the easiest way. I usually use my left hand when I do this. You can just stop the string, chord from ringing, you're just using your left hand. Just bring the palm of your hand right here down on the string. You're just stopping it. And how long you want to let it ring for is totally up to you. You do it quick. The other way of doing it is a little bit more tougher. It's the way I do it. I don't know why I ever came up with this. I think I learned this from watching someone else do it. I make the chord, and then I just bring my fingers down to stop the strings. A little bit more tougher because a lot of people they'll press down. So I just bring my fingers down. See how I bring them down? Now the problem can be is you have that open string ring. See when I do the E, see how I bring it all over the... stopping it. So those are ways you can do that. Now what you can do is mix it up. You can go, let something ring, then stop the chord briefly, let it ring, stop the chord, then let it ring. You just want to be able to do these things on command. So make it an exercise. Go back and forth between short staccato and legato, which means long. Okay, so the left hand one is usually the hardest one you could do. Anyways, I hope that helps, and it's a great exercise just to play. Rhythm guitar is probably the thing that you're going to do the most as a guitar player. The lead stuff's really cool, but it's just icing on the cake. Remember, when you play, it's about the song. It isn't about how many crazy lead licks you can do. It's about how you can back up a singer, and that's really what it boils down to. You have to know all these things to be able to back up a singer, so you're not walking all over them and giving them and making it exciting for yourself, and also bringing up the singing. So you have to know how to do these things. And I hope that helps. Anyways, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.